boys and girls, and welcome to Garden Guitar. We have SCOREY here with Girls Love Rod Wave. Okay, SCOREY is kind of a mix of Apology and Juice WRLD in my ears, my opinion. Sounds great. So we're gonna dive into this song here. No need for any capo, and we have pretty much 3 grips that goes back and forth, and that's how the song goes. So we're not gonna go over the chords. I can just mention what chords are the background for this lick, this melody. So it's the A sharp minor, the G sharp, and the C sharp. So we're not gonna use the full chord, so I'm just gonna mention them, and then we're gonna look at the notes we need to play for each and every chord. So the first one is the A sharp minor here. What you can do for this is just to put a bar here on the 6th fret, and that's all you need, all right? So just place a bar on the 6th fret over all strings, and then you're just gonna play 6 on the bass, the E string, then 6 on D, 6 on G, and 6 on B. And after the 6 on B, you hit this clap. So it goes like this slowly. Or like this. What I use my fingers here. I'm used to that, so I just go down the line here and hit this clap. All right, so that's the A sharp pattern. Then we'll go to the G sharp pattern, and what you do here, you're gonna play. You can place a bar if you wish. It's not necessary here on the 4th fret. What you just need is actually just the 4th fret here on the E string. And with that, you're gonna also add your 6th fret on the D and 5th fret on G. Okay, so this could be the grip. And I'm used to have bars like this, so that's just how my hand automatically goes here, my left hand. So I place a bar. It's up to you. You only need this 4th fret on E. So with that grip, you're gonna play 4th on E, 6th on D, 5th on G, and then you're gonna add with a little pinky here. After you play the 5th on G, you're gonna go to the 6th on G. So what I do here, I hammer on, so I don't play the G with my right hand 2 times. I just play it for the 5th G, and then I just hammer on with middle pinky on the 6th fret G string. That's how I do it, okay? And then it follows by a clap. So the G sharp was, okay? And then we go to the final chord we need to learn here. It's the C sharp, and it's in the same position here. And if you do like I do, I have the bar here on the G sharp. I just keep the bar here for C sharp. I don't touch anything. I don't adjust my hand. For the next chord here, the C sharp. So I just go from this G sharp. I release my 5th fret on the G, and I replace it with the 6th fret, sorry, the 5th fret on G to the 6th fret on the B. So that's the new grip, okay? So what you need for this is the 4th fret on the bar here. You place a bar, and then you have the 6th fret on D string and 6th fret on B. But you will start with this without the 6th fret on B here. So you're just gonna play 4th on A, 6th on D, then 4th on B, which you have barred here with your index finger, and then you're gonna use the same technique there, hammer on the 6th fret on B. So, and then clap. So that's the 3 grips, and in this chord you're gonna play the G sharp to end here. So you're gonna go back to this G sharp, and that will be 1 round. All right. So the chord progression will be A sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. And that's how it goes. On some rounds, on the last G sharp, it's final note there, the 6th fret on the G string. It rings out. So if you want to have that ringing out this final note, you will skip the last clap. And I showed you that in the introduction of the tutorial. If you notice that, some rounds I played with the clap in the last G sharp, and some I didn't because I let the note ring out. So you could play the G sharp like this, or just and let the note ring out. So that pretty much covers Girls Love Rod Wave. I'm gonna take you through a couple of rounds with both the ringing out here in the G sharp and without. So let's go. So on. All right, so that pretty much covers Girls Love Rod Wave. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope this helped. If you did, please thumb up and see you soon. Play tuned.